In this video, I will analyze appeasement signaling in domestic dogs, focusing on what we call a groveling style posture. I'll describe the behavior and then break it down using Tinbergen's 4 questions. So, groveling is a low inhibited posture in which the dog reduces body height and limits movement while orienting toward or near another individual. Some quick video examples before I break them down. And my other dog. Okay. Groveling includes a clear reduction in body height. The torso is so lowered that the chest, elbows, or belly may even touch the ground, and the head is lowered to the chin, near the ground, and often angled away. Movement patterns are also reduced and inhibited, consisting of slow approaches, crawling, brief freezing, or even a partial roll onto the side or shoulder. In groveling, the facial features shift into a reduced inhibited pattern. The ears are retracted or flattened, and the dog shows repeated gaze breaks with brief glances followed by averted eyes. The tail is held low or tucked and may produce small, low-amplitude wags. My mechanism hypothesis is that this posture emerges when the dog experiences mild social stress. Dreschel and Granger documented that lower posture and reduced movement co-occur with increased salivary cortisol in dogs during mildly stressful interactions. This supports the idea that the low posture and inhibited movement in my video are linked to the activation of physiological stress pathways. These cues match validated stress-linked behavior described in empirical work on dog physiology. My ontogeny hypothesis is that dogs develop the signaling system early during socialization. Friedman King and Elliott's classic 1961 study identified a critical socialization window of puppies. Dogs lacking early exposures show poorly regulated social behaviors later in life. The coordinated cluster of gestures in my footage suggests normal development supported by early interactive experience. Through repeated interaction, dogs learn which signals successfully reduce tension. My evolution hypothesis is that this behavior derives from the conflict mitigating signals observed in wolf ancestors. Rudolf Schenkel's 1967 paper documented how low crouching, head turning, and stillness as tension reducing postures in wolves. These gestures in my footage match those ancestral patterns closely, suggesting that domestic dogs retain the signaling system through domestication. My function hypothesis is that groveling reduces conflict. Bonanni and colleagues studying free-ranging dogs found that low postures and tension-reducing signals shorten conflicts and reduce aggressive outcomes. In my recording, the dog's posture prevents escalation both with the person and with the dog. The adaptive payoff is increased social safety. In the communication module of Cogbooks, we explored how signals evolve to be effective, which depends on their cost, benefits, and reliability. Groveling meets these criteria because the dog's lower posture and immobilization impose a real short-term cost, making it difficult to fake. That cost helps maintain the signal's honesty. The module also highlights how communication often functions to prevent escalation and minimize energetic or injury costs. In the cooperation and conflict module, examples were given of animals using ritualized or inhibited movements to diffuse tension. The appeasement cluster in my video fits that model perfectly. It should reduce uncertainty for the receiver and shift the interaction towards a safer, more predictable outcome, which is exactly how Cogbooks describes communication functioning in social species.